Let me get this going. Let everything start streaming here. That's the new intro. How do you like that, guys?
Killer.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
You're getting fancy, HG.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Thank you very much. Look at that. I was on time with those cues. All right. Thank you very much for you guys coming here. That's for you guys. Hurt, hit. Oh, no. All right. Thank you for coming, guys. I appreciate everyone for you coming in. Let's welcome the new people on board. We got some new guys. Rashid, hey, my brother. There you go.
It's
been a long time. Where you been, huh?
It's Rashad, and I've been in the house
Rashad, all
for
right.
3 months.
There you go.
And I recently got engaged.
All right.
Congrats.
Hey, yeah, let's give you one of these. All right, there we go. Oh, he's getting engaged.
No, I did.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Then it's one of these. No, that's great, man. That's good. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming along. And we got another new member, Mike Hernandez. How you doing? Rashad, Mike.
Yeah, I'm doing
How
well.
you doing? Let's give you one of those. We got to give you these. Come on. Thank you very much. Coming aboard. He's like, look at that. I feel like I got to start doing like for you. I got to start putting some transportation music on you there. Let's give you a little airline cabin fever there. No, that's the wrong one for the wrong background.
It's a really fast train.
That's a really fast train. How about this one? There. No, that's still the wrong one.
That's a Japanese train.
Or this. Oh no, that's Mel's. That's Mel going to get his drunk.
Yes, sir. Bicycle all the way.
In the middle of a snowstorm, no less.
Hey, Mel, you know you can change your name on the screen, right? You don't have
I know.
You don't have to be Seth.
No, I know that. I just in case, something happens to me, my son can inherit everything. It'll be in his name already. Bad enough. I got $1 million. I got $1 million life insurance, and I'm wondering who's gonna fight for it.
Yeah.
So change of a name is nothing. Yeah.
It's the box.
Well, let's go around. Jim, again, I won't say your last name. I'll just say Jim because that's simple enough for me because I'm illiterate. How's that? How you doing, Jim?
Good, how you doing?
We've got Seth, and he's not going to change the name because his rabbi will get mad. Come on.
Oy vey.
We gotta get that one in. And Jean is going all over the place in her car.
Yeah. I
Finally.
just got back from Staten Island.
Thank you for the visit and for the toll.
Yeah. There you go, for the toll and for the visit. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. And we've got the same audience members. Round of applause to Ron and partner. Come on, guys. We got to get
Ron.
one of those.
Oh, standing ovation. Nice.
Yeah, they've been here every Friday only because they keep looking at me and going, when am I getting my money?
I know where you are.
I mean, senorita. Did I just bust myself again? I keep saying that she's my mother, and that's why she's there. She wants to finish what she didn't finish in the abortion clinic. So.
Hey there.
We gotta get one of those right there. Okay. All right, welcome aboard. This is HP. Oh, here we go. We got another Jean. Who's it? Oh, Jean. She got kicked out. Who's this? You're coming in again? Someone's joining under your name, Jean. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm going on my laptop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Two Jeans.
What a...
One is an audience member and one's a
I'm just adding my
What a narcissist.
Look at that. You got
Can
the
we
OTS shot and the other shot.
really? I was like, wait a minute, jeans already?
You have to cover your
right.
bases.
Look at that. Next we'll get like an aerial view of her. Very good, very talented. Okay. So let's kick off today's Friday's free open mic Zoom. Thank you very much for coming by. I just want to tell you really quick. People have been during the pandemic. They've been wondering what they can do to stay fit. They said the gym is closed and they don't know what to do. And I recently got that from my daughter. Like, I need to do something to work out. And I was thinking, scratching my head, and I said, "Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you clean up around here?" Hey, come on, guys! If you guys have cleaned your apartment, you know that's a workout.
Workout by itself.
That's right. You know, you can't go around and going, "Okay, I'm done." No, you got to clean that stuff. So everybody say, "Do housework. Do the housework, and you got to work out." Okay. Now, here's another thing. If you're talking to somebody and they're looking at you and they're replying with the same answer, are they really listening? Like saying, "Oh, you know, something happened really horrible to my grandmother the other day, and I think it's severe." And if they keep answering, right. Do you think they're listening?
No.
No.
Right? Like, "Oh, you know, last week my neighbor got run over by a garbage truck." Right. Yeah. No, they're not listening at all, guys. No, they're not listening at all. The other thing I want to mention is Ocasio came out and she said in Congress that she got verbally abused by another congressman, a Yoho, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying that he called her a fucking bitch.
He did.
Now, she said, this is great of her. She said she actually didn't mind being called a fucking bitch because she did work as a bouncer, and everybody she kicked out of the bar, that's basically was her name, fucking bitch. Right? And when she rode the subway, like behind Mike Hernandez, that's what she got called, fucking bitch. So to be called by another congressman fucking bitch, she's like, yeah, no big deal. It's just that it's systematic. All right. It's automatic for women to get called a fucking bitch. So I decided, you know what? She is absolutely right. So guys, everybody out there, when you're angry at a woman, don't call her a fucking bitch. Just call her a fucking dick. Okay. So that way we're all, okay. So, you know, because that would work, I think, you know, and the ladies, please continue to call us a fucking bitch, because that's what we are. So that equals the playing field, you know, that's what I say. I don't know. So those are my 5 minutes. I'm going to just leave it up to you guys, because really this is an open mic, an open forum for you guys to tell what you've been doing and to make people laugh. And remember, we want to hear a lot of, okay, but remember, we do not want to hear. Okay, guys, that's the main thing we don't want to hear in this place. So let's kick this off. For all the newcomers, Mike and Rashad. All right, I'm gonna get that straight sooner or later. I like your background, man. It reminds me of when I used to bomb. Thank you very much.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, sure. That brick background. Come on, man.
You was a graffiti writer?
Huh?
You was a graffiti writer? Get out of
Yeah,
here.
I was. I really was.
MEL. I used
Yeah.
to bomb with OE, Old English. Come on now.
Yeah.
Vamp Squad.
Okay.
You see me on the F trains, R trains, 2 and 3s. Well, that was back
Okay,
in the
now
70s.
I got to get up the bubble sound effects for Mr. Just so you know, in case he starts, I got to bring this all down. I Foley. Okay, there we go.
Okay, keep it close. Keep the
Yeah.
bubble machine close.
There we go. Okay, that's what Mel's doing during the open mic. He's taking his bong and he's going. I'm ready. Okay. So let's begin off. Let's start off the free open mic. Everybody knows I'm going to start it off with a couple of pictures that I found during the week. Jose last Friday was talking about getting tattoos. All right. And he mentioned the smiley face. And I said, wow, really? I wonder who does get this, the smiley face nowadays. And just to show you guys a little bit of what I found, I actually did find someone brave enough to do a smiley face. And if you guys are curious, I'm going to bring that up now so you guys see what the hell's going on.
Show it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let's see.
Mike, show us yours.
Really?
Shit.
If I'm trying to bring that picture, oh, there you go. Now my computer basically is frozen now. Okay, let's bring that up anyway. Let's enlarge that. Yeah. So let me bring that up. Let me share that with you guys. And this is what I found on the internet. It is still going on. There you go. Look at that. He's got a face on his arm, right, guys?
That's not real.
As a tattoo. All right. But then I was wondering, wait a minute, I did hear when he walked out that they were looking at it and people weren't too happy with his tattoo. Okay. So what he did do is he went back to the tattoo parlor and he decided to get it updated with the current people, with the way people were looking at him. Okay. And he said, okay, now I'm going to go out in the street and I'm going to show people what people have been sharing with me. And there you go. Now he changed it to that because he didn't like, people weren't liking his tattoo. And then he realized, wait a minute, I know why people are frowning at my tattoo because there is a pandemic going around. I know what's going on. I yelled at somebody this morning for walking into a deli with come on, guys, we have to keep our part. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna walk around and not get into trouble anymore. So so he went back and he had it adjusted. And here you go. This is the final version of his tattoo dilemma. So now everybody's happy because he now has it corrected for today's current events. He's like, yay. So that's what I found on this week's open mic. Thank you, guys. All right, there you go. Say, there you go. I give myself a clap. There you go. Thank you. All right. So those are just the pictures. I saw that I was going to do another picture, but it was too late. All right. So now, as I'm speeding along through this, because I'm trying to make this painless as possible for everybody out there. Everybody, the two new guys, this is what, let me start sharing this properly here. There you go. And everybody, when this is played, okay, what it's going to be, if I could just bring, okay, that's, oh, come on, you guys. Okay, wait. Oh.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. You got it. All right, because once everybody wants to hear this. That means, guys, it's survey time, okay? Because I like to entertain you guys as well as you entertaining everybody else out there. So I usually throw out polls, and this is the first poll that I'm going to launch for you guys to vote on. So put on your glasses, okay? I'm going to wait. Look, Gene is ready for your glasses.
You got to make the letters bigger. How's that?
I can't. That's it. That's how they do it. Are you kidding me? I'm down. So let me start that music in for Gene. Come on. She's running for her glasses. Okay. I'm going to launch the poll. Everybody gets to vote. And here you go. Why do you think the recent gun violence is rising? All right. Here are your answers. Because the bullets need to breathe. To cure COVID-19 with the smell of gunpowder. Because all shooting ranges are closed now. Gun owners want to prove guns make noise. Gun owners want to make the news, or gun owners' IQ is lower than the number of bullets in their gun. Please vote now. All right, we got 6 out of 7. We got one more. Maybe he's not going to vote. He's going to mail it in. There you go. 7 out of 7. All right. So let's. Yeah, he got lost, right? Okay, so let's stop the music there. And I'll end the poll there and share it with you guys. And you said 43% said the gun violence is rising because gun owners' IQ is lower than the number of bullets they have. All right, that's a good one. I like that one. So that's we got. Oh, see, I gotta be all prepared for this. And there you go. You guys are hilarious. All right, so I only give out 4 of these polling questions. So once again, I'm going to start the music, and here we go. Stop sharing that one and throw up the second poll and launching the poll. Florida broke records recently. What were they? Quickest cancellation of the Republican Party. Now looking at the data and science for COVID-19. Increase in unemployment. People getting a sunburn because of COVID-19. Or it was all vinyl. Everybody's thinking on that one. I think that was a little too serious. Florida broke records recently. What are they? All right, 6 out of 7. Let me know when you're not voting. You're mailing it in like Jim. I like the way he.
No, I voted.
You voted? All right.
I voted.
Okay, 7 out of 7. There you go. Stop the music there and end the poll, and I'll share with you guys. And you guys said, wow, whopping 43% people getting a sunburn because of COVID-19 is what the Florida broke records recently. You guys are crazy. All right. So stop on sharing on that one. Okay, we got 2 more. Let me bring on that. All right, so bring up the next one here. Poll number 3. Launching now. Everything now is curbside delivery. What should be included in that? Curbside births, curbside colonoscopies, curbside mammograms,
Yeah.
curbside therapy, curbside stand-up comedy. All right, look at that. You guys voted quickly. Nice. That's what she said. All right, we'll end it there. All right, so let's end the music there and share the votes. Da-da-da-da-da. Wow, it's a 3-way split between curbside mammograms, curbside therapy, and curbside stand-up.
I want to know
All
who
right,
picked
no-
curbside colonoscopies.
Yeah,
Raise your hand.
raise your hand.
That would be kind of weird.
If you did it, please clap.
You know, the curbside mammogram doesn't work because I have one set up outside next to the lemonade stand, and nobody comes. Thank you very much.
Was it little girls at the lemonade stand or little boys?
It's me, goddammit.
Oh,
You goddamn doctor, you're crazy. Okay, so let me bring up the third polling question and bring up this
hey, before you go to the next question, what is Vine now?
vinyl.
Vinyl.
Like records?
Like
Yeah,
records.
But
Oh, it's
I was
NYL. I picked Vine now because I didn't know what the hell it was, but
okay, Professor. I was typing too fast. We're gonna say it auto
I thought it was
corrected me.
anal. No.
Right. All right. All right, let me bring up the next question. Here we go. The last question. Hopefully I saved the good one for last. Here we go. People are opting to work from home. What do you think they are really doing? Farting at the computer, browsing for a midget porn, picking their nose, drinking Hennessy as iced tea, filing for unemployment on another screen. I like that. Wow, 7. Oh, hey, look at these guys are quick. That's what she said. That's what she said. All right, so let's end the poll there. And let's share it there, right here. Share the results. It's a 2-way split between browsing for midget porn and filing for unemployment on another screen. Yeah. All right. And there you go. This is this week's HP's free Zoom open mic. Thank you very much for participating. You guys are awesome. All right. You see, that was painless, right, guys? All right. Not according to Jean. Look at her. She's all right. Okay, so let's get this started. Let's give you guys the time that you deserve. And let me bring up some of these zingers here, because as I do have my own intro, I do have jingles for you guys. And let me bring up let's start with let's start with the one that we all know that he loves to go and tell us about his worldwide adventures. So we'll give him one of these. And it's not yours, hey. All right, please, round of applause for the one and the only. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, guys. There we go. Mel, everybody. Come on, Mel.
Me.
Our hero.
I'm home.
Yeah. He's typing.
Well, as you can see, I'm broadcasting from where the magic happens, on my bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you let her go?
Yeah.
Did you let her go before you started?
Listen, if you want to talk about letting go, I was let go in the midst of the pandemic. I was recovering from the coronavirus.
Wow.
Okay.
At least.
In this very room, someone came and visited me. And they got stuck to the mattress because I had taken some liberties, and I didn't clean up after myself.
Oh.
And she's still here. No, let me stop.
Wow.
She's not here. But I got a text from her today, and it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant at all. It was like a revelation. And now I'm grounded as a man. I'm grounded as a man because they spoke truth to me, and I saw the light, and I'm a new man. I'm a new man, people, ladies, gentlemen. And I got to thank the internet and the COVID for this, because if it wasn't for the possibility of someone that giggled when they had the slippage, and if for those people that don't know, and ladies, please excuse me for this misogynistic joke, but I'm not well endowed. And hence I got to do the penis pump to get it plumped up. And sometimes when you get a little too excited, you get the slippage, and then you get the, that whimsical look at you. You know, they look down at you like, So you got to act fast and slip it back in, and pump it up a little bit more. You got to go to the bathroom, come back. Yeah, but it's not in the club. It's in the bedroom. It's in the bedroom. And there's no music. It's just a lot of shame and anguish because you slipped out. And that was the reason why they dumped me. They left me. And today I get a text of how beautiful of a person I am. I'm the most disgusting, vile piece of crap in the world. And I'm saying to myself, wow, you came by and gave me the COVID, but I'm the most vile, disgusting piece of crap in the world. I used to wear a mask. You didn't. What happened? But she's mad because of the slippage. So she blamed me for the COVID. And I'm like, hold up. You gave me the COVID. And all through the internet, because it was like we were communicating. And we were frustrated because we were far apart. And I don't know about people in their times of need and in this COVID crisis. I don't know if you guys are having relationships or intermingling with each other. Are you having sexual relations with your spouse and your partner, your wives, your boyfriends? What's going on? Because it's kind of difficult in this time, right?
Yeah.
And all your communication is through the internet. You're looking at Zoom this and Microsoft whatever the heck the other one, and it's like, what's going on? I can't meet someone because I tell them, let's go out, and they're like telling me no. And then I get this text today to remind me of how much of a piece of shit I am. So I'm like, I should just stop dating, period, to become a Mormon. No, because they have multiple wives, right? What is that? Shaolin monk, and go away and just disappear. And all because of the slippage. That showed me that women are vindictive, but they're always right. Serious. They're always right. They're always right. And they spoke truth to power to me today, man. And I was like reading it and I was crying and I was thinking, damn, I got this black rope. Should I hang myself? And then I said, no, because then I would give insurance to somebody that, you know, doesn't deserve it yet. But all this because of a slippage. And I'm like, you know, I'm wondering to myself, if I was at least 15 inches of girth, that would have never happened. And I'm serious. I'm serious. I would have never been called the low-life piece of crap, son of a bitch. And it was all because I was honest. And men, don't be honest. You gotta lie. Like, you know, Epstein, Weinstein, all those good Steens out there, you know, that rape and pillage and steal. But I didn't have that opportunity. So I had to deal with the internet and sex and talking to people and hoping that, you know, something came about, but it didn't. And I got this guy all thinking, he's like wondering where the punchline is. And the punchline is, the punchline is that I slipped out. And enough with that.
So was that your
Enough
problem?
with that.
Was that your problem or her problem?
I'm going to hit her because she's the topic of the day. You know, the president of the United States said, I wish you well.
He didn't even hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He ignored me.
Oh, say it again.
I was like, it was your problem or her problem?
That was,
The slippage.
I don't know. I think it was the condoms problem, but you know, I can't help that. You got to put lube or it gets too dry. You know what I mean? I don't go raw on nobody. I could know you for 10 years and I got to wear rubber. I'm sorry. But, you know, so Ghislaine gets away with murder because this guy says, I wish you well. But my wish you well would be, you know, go to hell and drop dead. But this guy thinks about, you know, she's going to rat on me. So I wish her well. I wish her well, too, because I don't think she's going to make it. If she ever winds up in a jail cell, she's not going to make it. Look at what they were going to do to Cohen. So just saying, people, you gotta support people like that, you know, because I was in love with her when I was a young guy. I used to see her picking up those young girls in the schools over here in fashion, because I used to cut school a lot, and I used to see her hanging out in Fashion Institute, you know, fashion, you know, right there on 23rd Street, the high school, Fashion High School. I used to cut school and going into that school to get the girls. Isn't that crazy? And I see her, you know, picking up the kids to go to the island over there with Epstein. And I was wondering, man, how can I get that opportunity? You know, I wouldn't mind being like a cabana boy and shit with a towel wrapped around. You know, I was young. I looked fresh and spree and, you know, muscular. And now, you know, I'm wondering what could have been? What could have been, you know? Opportunities. We just let them go and, you know, slip away from us, from the tips of our fingers. From the tips of our fingers. Yep. And my peoples, I hope you guys are paying attention, because this woman was, I mean, the best at slamming women into the freaking position of rape, incest, and money. Because there was a quid pro quo. How many of you people with the quid pro quo? How many? Do you?
Sure.
All right. So you guys agree on quid pro quos. I love that, because that's the way America works. Something for something. Scratch my back, I scratch your back a little harder. And that's what Ghislaine does. And I wish her well too. And I don't know. I'm like kind of out of sorts today, because that email really affected me. I was called a low-life piece of crap. And that's my time, people.
We love you.
You love you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, poor guy. He's all disrupted.
Nah, I'm too high.
Yeah, exactly. Kidding.
I'm smoking his Northern Lights. I feel like I need to be in Amsterdam.
Hey, HP, before I thought his house was on fire.
Yeah.
You said it was the humidifier.
The humidifier. Yeah.
Nah, that was the humidifier.
Yeah, right. That might have worked back in the day, but now Jose knows it's
Imagine that. You have a kid.
Imagine you have a kid. No, I don't want to do that.
And you see that smoke and they tell you that lie. Oh, Dad, it's the humidifier. That's
No.
crazy.
I usually just say I farted.
That humidifier smells like skunk.
Yeah, skunk.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Dad, your fart is getting me dizzy.
Shit.
All right, thank you, Mel. All right, so let's bring up another entertainer. Let's make this all nice and entertaining. Let's bring out a jingle. I know he looks like he ought to deserve one of. Let's bring him this one. And he's looking around saying, "Who the hell can that
Oh
be?"
my
We're all
God.
looking around.
There you go. Bring him another round of applause, please. Round of applause for Jim, everybody. Come on, guys.
What's going on? Rocky
What?
Mountain.
Is that your song? That's my song. That's my song.
That's your song, buddy.
That's my song.
Am I? I'm not from South Jersey, man. Come on, bro. That's south of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. It's like guys with big flags in the back of their truck, like their old graduation freaking.
I thought I just matched the tunes to your look.
Oh man, I'm very unaware, bro. I tell you, I'm glad that you were playing Richard Pryor and Freddie Prince, before the show.
Yeah.
That's like me going to a Yankee game and them saying, "Jake, come in and take a couple swings. Come on. Throw you a couple heaters. See what you can do."
I felt the same. Where is that?
Congratulations to Rashad.
Yeah, he left though.
Yeah.
Did he leave? Oh, geez.
Yeah, he left. He left. He had to do something. He said he was he just called away. I don't know. I guess to do something else.
Well, he just got engaged, so.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Jim. It's your set.
we all know what.
No, you guys keep going. It's okay. This is like family, I'm coming back and HP keeps having me and eventually they'll kick me out of here,
Oh, hey.
I tell you, I am so sick of social media. First of all, I don't know jack shit about how to do social media. Just trying to an invite to this thing. Last time I sent the Zoom meeting thing, and we had like 3 terrorists come on this thing. Just a news flash, folks. I was as disinterested in looking at what you had for lunch as I am listening to your social commentary. So, you know what I'm saying? I do not care. And if you're walking around saying I'm woke, well, if that doesn't make you sound like more of a dick than saying I'm socially conscious, I don't know what does. You just got to stand up for people, man. You see some Germans in nice looking costumes and jackboots trying to talk the Jews into a deal on a train ride. No, that's not going to happen this time. We're not going to stand for that. World's going to hell in a handbasket. New York. Listen, come on, folks, come on in. It's beautiful, better than it ever was. It's like walking through a zombie apocalypse. People are going out to New Jersey. Go, please go to New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. Don't stay where I'm at, but go to New Jersey. Leave the city. Take a couple of dead bodies with you, Going to New York for an appointment, you say to the bell guy or the security guy, there's a dead body in the bushes out there. He's like, yeah, we saw him a couple of days ago. Don't worry. In Jersey, you got a guy that's got nobody's arguing with trash cans in Morristown. I can tell you that, There's no guy just laying around nuts, It's a whole different world. But I love New York, though, man. If I had to work in an office park in New Jersey, I'd put a gun in my mouth to get in a car. I'm a man of the people. I want to be down with the vermin and the urine.
All right.
Right? They haven't turned those off. They're really cleaning it up with that bug spray. Right over the bodies, too. You know, everything. Wipe down. You know, get on the business end of a shovel and get some of the feces off the subway. I'll take the COVID. I've been battling tuberculosis in New York for the past 20 years. You don't have to be Dr. Zhivago to know that the world's going to shit. I'm like, listen, if we can't square it away, just press the button, Donnie. You know what I mean? Get this shit over with. You know, I've even got like a nuclear bomb catcher's mitt from like, hum babe. Bring it in here. You know, check please. Do it crawls out of the larvae like 100,000 years from now. You know, we had a good run. Fuck it. Tear it down. Crazy, you know. We're about to. I just wish COVID would have fallen more in the holiday season, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I didn't have to see the family. All this shit's gonna be over right for Thanksgiving. Irish Catholics at Thanksgiving, man. We don't even cook the turkey so we can throw the frozen pieces at each other. You know. It's a great time for interventions. You don't have to hide the cars. Everybody thinks you're going to be there anyway. Letter, you know. We love you, Jim, but you know, stop out of the ground. And then you start doing the math. You know, I was like thinking about. I have two older sisters, and they're Irish twins. It's just that's a nice name for the Irish that they came up with for dad not giving mom a break. You know. One was born, and 9 months and 8 minutes later, my other sister came along. You know, very compassionate guy. And 10 months later, there they are. That used to fill my dad's ears with joy listening to that. I came 10 months later, and I remember coming out, you know, with my one eye looking out, coming out of my mom, and my dad saying, "Oh, he fucking made it. God damn it." Now we hear the stories of him. I had to go put $10 on my credit card at the gas station so that $8 for some bread, you know, so I could. And you were in married student housing, and you really needed me, didn't you? I guess that was that Irish Catholic rhythm method, you know, where you put on some Art Garfunkel and get hammered, you know, and then. Oh man, I feel like I'd love to get on a plane and get the hell out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
For a while, head down to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Where they clap when you land. I don't know.
There's your airplane.
Am I playing? You know what the problem with being planes is? Every time I get on a plane, I feel like they're gonna ask me to fly that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
What are you doing here, Captain?
I know some shit's gonna have to go down. You know, like everybody ate the roast beef, and I'm the only one that had the tuna. You know, like, did anybody fly a chopper in Nam? They can maybe fly the plane. Anybody play Sega? Anything? You know. And I would volunteer, of course. And but yeah, I don't know. I'm
Here's your chopper.
I'm gonna get on that and get out of here. I appreciate the time, mate.
Yeah. All right, so
Love you
let's
guys.
bring this up here. Let's bring in a nice round of applause, guys. Come on, guys, you got to do it.
Jim Maywald.
Oh, one more thing. My name is Jim Maywalt, and this and maybe one other place is the only place you'll find me because I don't know anything about social freaking. I was gonna say distancing.
Disney.
Social distancing media.
Yeah,
Is
I
that what
know
you
nothing about no social distancing, man.
I feel any minute now you're gonna go, Ma, he's picking on me again with the social distancing media thing. All right, thank you, Jim. Love. You're welcome anytime. Thank you for coming by every time. All right, so let's bring up our next performer. Let's give him a nice jingle here. Let's see if we can we'll bring him one of these because he looks like the type. Okay, round of applause. He came all the way from the subway. Everybody, please, round of applause for Mike Hernandez.
Muchas gracias. You're not allowed to play radio on the train, so please.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You can't do that.
And another thing, don't do the chopper thing again because you messed up the bed in the bedroom. I'm in the bedroom and the the wind got all messed up. I don't have material. I have complaints. Like the first complaint is I hate that people are calling it the new normal. The new normal. I don't like that people are. You can't call it the new normal. It's the new crazy. It's the fucking new crazy. It feels like you're going out when you go shopping. It feels like you're scuba diving above water. It doesn't. I don't know. I feel like I'm performing in front of to an empty train. That's what I'm performing in front of. I can smell the Clorox.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like the sex. I thought I was gonna have more sex because we were locked in. You know, me and my girl were locked in. I thought we were gonna have more, but it turns out that anxiety and fear is not a aphrodisiac. It's not. You know, it's like I don't understand. I can't. She's like, I can't have sex. We may be homeless in a month. You know, I'm like, yeah, I know. Let's do it before we're homeless. Let's fuck as much indoors. Let's have sex as much indoors now as possible. You know what I'm saying? Before we're fucking outside and I can't get hard because it's too cold outside. My excuse, yeah, a little slippage. By the way, I hate to say this, but and if sadly some of you guys know this, and it sucks that you guys know this, but I'm not circumcised. But you're saying, oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Gentiles. Thank you. What I'm saying is do you saying you worried about slippage because you think your penis is small? Fuck that. You have to love your penis. The more because nobody loves an uncircumcised penis, but I don't tell them. They have to figure that out afterwards. Like when it's too late. She's like, it's an inch from her face, and she's like, you're not circumcised. I know, sorry, but she's like, okay. They tend to, they convert. They tend to like it. They play the accordion. They practice. They play the accordion. The harp. Sorry, too much info. At least I know that my girl loves me. She loves me. My dog is different. Thank you very much, Empty Train. My girl does love me, which I'm happy about. But my dog, his feelings towards me have changed because I think he knows how much money my girlfriend makes. Thanks. Is that turning a hole here? I don't know. I think my dog knows that my girlfriend makes more money than I do. That's what I'm trying to say. He doesn't want to lose it or walk him. I hate that. I tell you, I do wish that I don't hate that my girlfriend makes more money than I do, but I wish I did make more money than her so I can win more arguments at home. It's like I get a little more confidence. Just a little raise, just a little raise. Just to win some confidence at home, because I can't. She does the shopping. I can't argue about the butter she gets. I just. She's like, I'm like, I hate this butter. She's like, fuck you, buy it then. I'm like, I don't have money. She says, right. So shut the fuck up. So shut the fuck up and smear it on your penis. What? Horrible stuff. I don't know. I'm not supposed to say that stuff.
This is on Facebook Live, by the way.
I know, yeah. Hi, Ma.
It's also going to be on YouTube.
Yeah, thanks. It's all right. Yeah. What else about my girlfriend that she was like? Well, you know what? Fuck it, they know this. She's a feminist, so it's. I can't win arguments. I can't win no arguments, but it's weird when we have sex, when we have sex, it's weird. Like the other day we're having sex and she goes, let's do it like we just met. I don't know how that goes. So we just start doing it. We start doing it and she goes, what's my name? I'm like, I just met you. I don't know you. Then we had an argument. But another thing is that you don't know how do you talk dirty to a feminist? You don't know. Like, you don't want to get in trouble these days. And she's like, talk dirty to me. I'm like, you should be the president of the United States of America. And she came right away. Oh, man, sex. Yeah, miss sex. I don't know. I'm this whole thing where I should get paid for my company. I'm like, she's working, she's making money. And I'm the one doing the dishes. I'm the IT guy. I'm the door worker, the dishwasher. I'm also the sexual harasser, but I'm also the HR guy. So I'm the HR guy. All right, man. That's it. Have a good night. Thank you very much, guys.
Can I ask you a question? H&R guys, that helpful and resourceful, or horny and retarded? Which one is it?
Both.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah.
But in the real world, is human and respectable.
Yeah, exactly.
Out in the new normal.
Yeah,
Mike, how many open mics have you been so far besides this one?
Just one other one. It's Gladys.
Oh, Gladys, she don't mention names. We don't want to advertise.
Oh, yeah, it's a Wednesday. No, I just mentioned a date too.
I just said how many.
Hey, HP, don't worry. Where do you think I'm recruiting from?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Nice.
But she doesn't fill up the room with atmosphere, does she?
Oh, no, none of this. No, laughter.
No, none of that.
Very good. See, there you go.
But there's no need to compete.
I'm not competing.
It's a different night. It's a different night.
Yeah, it's a different night. It's like, this is why drug dealers have problems with each other. They can't,
Yeah.
Like PVS and Rite Aid can open on the same block. Nobody gets shot. Why can you sell drugs on the same block? I don't understand why drug dealers have to do so.
But if you put a Dwayne Reed on that block, there's trouble.
No, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Ain't going crazy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll fleece some. Yeah, we'll fleece some more. Well, there you go. right. We'll fleece them out some more Zoom open mic so they can all come here. All right, that sounds good. All right, so now we're gonna bring the next one. I know I gave her a matching set of jingle here, but this time I'm really gonna get it together, and I'm gonna give her one that I think should belong to her. So please, round of applause for Gene, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yay!
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yeah, last week you had like, I think it was from the Gong Show or something.
Yeah.
That's how you were gonna play. That one made me feel like I needed chopsticks in my hair or something. As you saw, I was running around because I was coming back from Staten Island where my mom lives. We normally go there on Sundays, but when she saw the pictures of me at the Hamptons wedding on Saturday with 150 people, she said, "Don't come." She said, "I don't need to see you that bad." Yeah, so I got a COVID test. This is like the third COVID test I've gotten this month. And thank you. And I have to say that I really like it. Like life is so mundane right now. There's like not a lot to look forward to. Every day is like almost the same. But like the COVID, it's like a different sensation. Like, it's like a different penetrated. So as I mentioned, I got engaged a month ago. And my boyfriend, who's now my fiance, he's Italian. He has a strong New York accent. And when I wake up in the mornings, I find him in the kitchen wearing his boxers and his wife beater, cooking bacon with chopsticks. And then and then later I have to go move the car and it's like humid and I'm like, fucking A, it's hot as I think maybe we're rubbing off on each other. But I had to say yes, because after all, he is my best source of comic material. So on a day that's humid like today, it reminds me of when I first moved to New York City from Ohio 20 years ago. And I found myself in an apartment in Manhattan with no air conditioning. I didn't even know this was possible. And the apartment was above a pizza parlor. So I asked my Brazilian roommate, I said, "Could we please get an air conditioner?" And she said, "No, right now, my priority is cable." So I knew I had to take matters into my own hands and either buy my own AC or find a guy who had one. Given that I was kind of low on cash, I went on the hunt for a man with the most BTUs. This was the first time in my life I was judging a man by the size of his AC unit. And could admit that size does matter. So lo and behold, I went to the bar and I came across a guy who said he had 11,000 BTUs.
Oh.
My nipples hardened. Then and there, I knew I was spending the summer with this guy. So. So yesterday I did some outdoor dining in Manhattan.
Wow.
And
Right.
that basically means that you're kind of sitting in the middle of traffic.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I didn't know that, you know, once I ordered, you know, my entree, that it was going to come with a side of carbon monoxide. FTA bus like pulls up right next to me, inches away from my table. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking at the list of countries that U.S. citizens can now travel to, and it's not a big list, but it does include countries like Kosovo and Albania. I mean, two countries that, while they're not known for tourism, do embrace genocide. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Yeah. So yeah. So just wanted to, just because Mike was talking about what it's like to be the HR guy and everything at home, and what I get at home is I'll be sitting on the computer, like working on, you know, something. And then like my Guido will come over and start poking me in the arm, you know. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I just think there's some things different about working at home than there are at work. I know you guys have heard this before, but I'm gonna close with one of my favorite closers, and that is right before the pandemic, I was on the Rachel Ray Show as an audience member.
Yeah.
And they have a warm-up guy there who directs you on when to applaud and when to say certain things. So when you see a chocolate cake, you're supposed to go, mmm. When you see a puppy, you go, oh. But every time I saw the puppy, I'd go, mmm. Keep safe.
Yeah. All right. Get rid of these. Thank you very much. Always entertaining. Always entertaining. Thank you, Gene. I remember, if they are laughing, you are doing great. These guys. All right. So they're laughing. Come on. Thumbs up for everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Yay! Woo woo. All right. So let's bring up our headliner. Let's give him some. Let's give him one jingle that he looks like he's for today, huh? Let's see what
What is that?
Let's see what we can find for him, huh? Okay. Here we go. You've seen him on Broadway. You've seen him on the streets panhandling. Okay, please, round of applause for Jose Angel Diaz, everybody. All right.
Presidente.
Give you the whole 9 yards. Dolce vida.
I feel like doing a polka. Like from Albania. Albania, isn't that where the blonde people with red eyes come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Albany.
Oh, those are
Albany.
No, it's Albania.
Albinos come from Albania, right?
Yeah.
Just guessing.
Wow,
so Jeannie, I like to talk about everybody when I'm on the show. I do have chopsticks.
Nice.
My daughter got them for me from Thailand. Actually, I haven't used them because I could barely use a knife and fork. Right. I like the fact that Jim talked about being Irish twins. Us Latino, in our culture, we go, no espero la cuarentena. That translation, Jim, that means you didn't wait the 40 days, right? You know when you gotta wait the 40 days, right? Because you don't want to pop that stitch. You don't know about the stitch? So when after a lady gives birth, if it's a big-headed baby like I was, they gotta stitch it up, right? They gotta stitch up. We'll just wait for the man, just like in the audience. We'll wait for him to finish on the call.
Yeah. He's like, listen. Put the cocaine in the drawer and then call me later, okay? Jose is talking.
So Mel probably doesn't know about this because he had slippage. But sometimes they stitch it up, right? La cuarentena means you got to give it 40 days for it to heal, so you don't bust one of the stitches. Sorry. My ex-brother-in-law told me once that when he was in there with the doctor, he said, "Hey, doctor, could you give her an extra stitch?"
Yeah.
Nice.
They call that the husband stitch, right? Give her a couple of husband stitches in there.
Yeah.
That big water hit boy came out of that thing. I don't know. I stick my leg in there, tighten it up. Oh. I like the fact that Mike is on the train.
Yeah.
It reminds me when I used to ride the subway. You know, they have rules on the subway. There's certain things you can't do, especially like you can't wear headphones where other people can hear your music, right? Right. Mike's got on headphones. There's nobody in the train. That's a good train. It's express because it hasn't stopped not once, right? So I get annoyed when people have headphones on and you can hear their music, right? Because it's annoying. I don't want to hear your music. You don't want to hear your music. Lower that shit down. One day I got on a number 4 train on Bowling Green. You know Bowling Green when you go to Staten Island on the ferry, right? Bowling Green. I get on the train. There's this big fat Puerto Rican dude sitting there on the train with his legs wide open, listening to Suavemente Bésame. I knew he was Puerto Rican because he had a flag on his shirt, right?
Of course.
I'm here Suavemente. I'm thinking, damn, that's something. I don't want to hear that shit at 7 o'clock in the morning, right? So you know what you do? You want to piss somebody off that's playing their music really loud. You know what I did to him? I started lip syncing Suavemente.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I'm glad that Jim Maywell, I'm really glad that you were here because they say that America, the United States, will be a minority company by 2045. So tell me, how does it feel?
No problem, man. I'm a man.
Can you be here at 7 o'clock tomorrow to mow my lawn? So Jim Maywell, I too was raised Catholic, not Irish Catholic, but I was raised Catholic. But why did you become Catholic? See, we all become Catholic because of our ancestors, right? Because of our parents, right? Because I became Catholic because it said so on my baptism certificate. And back in those days, if you remember, it actually said your religion on a birth certificate. So I was Catholic by birth because your parents made up that decision, right? Your parents did that.
Right.
But actually, we're the religion we are based on the ancestry we come from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was Catholic. I was born Catholic because of the Spaniards and the 7 Seas. The Spaniards and the 7 Seas. Christopher Columbus, conquistadores, Christianity, Catholicism, the Crusades, and this one's for Mike, and circumcision.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those are the 7 C's why I became Catholic. Do you know back in the day, back 2000 or so years ago, when they were fighting over, to start the new religion, the Jews were fighting and the pagans were fighting and the new leader was coming and he said, wait a minute, you can all join my religion. And as a matter of fact, you don't have to be circumcised. The Jews were in an uproar. Wait a minute. I've already been. right?
Yep.
So that's why, here's my theory. That's why today there are only 15 to 20 million Jews and 2 billion Catholics, 1.2 billion Muslims uncircumcised.
That's right.
Can you get any closer, Jose?
I said, I want to be in your stage, right? Oh, it's all about the camera. Look.
He's like, did you get circumcised? Did you get circumcised?
You ever see that thing that says, you ever send you that thing at work on your computer that says, oh, I'm looking at your desk, you ain't doing shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So wait, so we became the Taino Indians, right? You notice I always try and wear something Latino Taino. On my Latino Taino on my shirt. So Tainos were just sitting there, right? In Puerto Rico and the islands hanging out when Columbus first came in. Columbus got there and he saw that all these pagans, all these people, all these infidels, right, had their own gods already. Because his goal was more gold for the king and converts for the church.
Right.
And when he got there, he saw all these Taino Indians praising their semis. Their semis were on rocks, right? They used to carve them on rocks or on wooden things. He said, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
What the hell?
You guys are uncivilized. You're uncivilized. You're praying to a god on a rock. Why not pray to a god on a stick? It's easier to carry, fits in your shirt pocket.
Why are you going?
It fits in your shirt pocket, or you can wear it on a chain. Actually, on my chain, I have Atavera. So just so you understand. Wait a minute. So as you can tell, right? You know that Jim, were you ever an altar boy? Anybody here ever an altar boy?
No.
Nobody's gonna admit that.
No.
Me.
Nobody's gonna admit.
I'm gonna admit to.
Wasn't pretty enough.
I was in the Boy Scouts though.
I was an altar boy. Wait. I was an altar boy in East New York, Brooklyn. Our Lady of Mercy Catholic Church. We were all altar boys because that's the only way you can get out of the house. Back in the day, you know, Wednesdays you had to go for practice. Saturday and Sunday you went for mass, right? And we used to wear what they call the cassock and a surplice, which is the black and white outfit, right? You know that black and white outfit? And every time we got a new pair of sneakers, we had to go pick up our cassock on Saturday for Sunday mass. We'd get it with the short surplice so they could see our Chuck Connors cons.
Yeah.
Right, because you wanted to walk up and down the aisle so the young girls could take a look at you, right? And when you start, you know that nowadays they give you the host in your hand, but back then you had a little tray, right? As an altar boy, you went. Jim, you went to church, yes?
No. We drank a lot and broke our own furniture. That's how we stayed Catholic.
Okay, thank you very much. You notice how I lobbed that one here, right? They used to have that little tray in front of you. So when your boys came up, you know, so the Father went out in the body of Christ. The body of Christ. So, you know, if your boy came up on your side, you hit him with the tray in the neck. And by the time he, the body. And, you know, and we were working, you know, you go out there and you have the peace of the Lord be with you. The peace of the Lord be with you. Back then, right, you went out to the audience, into the pews. You went out into the pews, and you shook people's hands, right? So we'd run out and try and get all the pretty girls and shake their hands and give a hug. But yeah, they allow kissing now.
Get closer. Get closer.
We allow kissing. And when we weren't working, right? Well, we used to, you know, so before we became altar boys, I guess we were a little mischievous, right? So when you sat in the church, I don't know, HP, if your mother took you to church when you were young.
Hey, let's ask her.
Did you take HP to church?
She said yes.
So she said yes. I took him to church. When we were kids, we had to go to church, right? And we were mischievous because we didn't know what they used to do it in Latin back then, right? And they're carrying on. And what we used to do in church, just like in most places, I don't want to blame you there. What's his name? I'm looking for his name. Right. But we normally don't wear a hat indoors, right? So in church, most of the old men came in, they took off their fedoras and they put them on the seat next to them. And when they stood up, we would move their hats. So when they sat down, there were questions.
Did you move their hats like this?
No, we did it with our hands.
Oh, okay.
So so back to being Catholic, right? So that was why I was Catholic. You were raised that way. I was married in the Catholic Church. But I'm excommunicated because I got divorced. After 25 years of marriage, I got divorced. And then I thought about, okay, honey, I'll be right there. So we're Catholic because of those things. Now you think about, we're Catholic because the Christians sent crusaders throughout the planet, right, to convert everybody to Christianity or Catholicism. You know that Genghis Khan went from East Asia all the way through Russia, all the way through Mongolia, and he stopped right before he got to Europe.
Yep.
Because he got tired. He said, those white people ain't got shit I want. That was for Jim. Right, but just imagine, because the Genghis Khan and the Mongol, what the hell is that buzzing? Genghis Khan and the Mongols didn't indoctrinate people with their religion. They allowed the LA people to fart on Zoom shows, and they allowed people to practice their own religion.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I just can imagine if Genghis Khan would have been successful and conquered Europe and Israel, all those other places, right? We wouldn't be practicing Christianity and Catholicism. We'd be practicing feng shui.
Yep.
And if you had a bad day at work, right? Or you wanted to go home and pray for a job, you wouldn't go home and pray, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. You'd start moving furniture around in your house. Oh, I had a bad day. Let me put this sofa over here. Maybe tomorrow might be a little bit better. Tomorrow I'm going to rearrange my home. Those Mongols were something else, man. I swear. Feng shui. You come in, you have a really bad week, change the color of your walls. I walked in, my sister's a Reiki master, right? So she does Reiki. I don't know if you know what Reiki is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a healing the soul and healing the spirit. Chopsticks. So,
Yeah,
I go to you do Reiki?
I do Reiki.
You're a Reiki master? But I won't let my sister do Reiki on me because she knows too much about me, right? It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh. I went to our house one day. She goes, oh, you have the color of yellow. Because I'm yellow, right? You need to put more blue in your house. You need to put more of this. And when you get home, move your furniture.
To the east.
You guys have been wonderful. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right. Round of applause. Come on, he's finished. Okay, let me do this.
Good question, Jose. So you were talking about religion and crusades, and you didn't talk about the most territory conquered by a person at the age of 26. Why don't you talk about Alexander the Great? He conquered more than Genghis Khan.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because it was my set. Next week you do that shit in your set.
Yo, Jose, you didn't talk about how that dinosaur
Wait. Don't make me get into the Big Bang Theory.
It might slip out.
You didn't talk about how the pterodactyl didn't eat the dinosaur.
Just so you guys know, we do Reiki here in South Jersey as well.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Once all the leaves come down.
Wait, so
Reiki.
So Jeannie, are you a Reiki master?
I don't know if I'm a master, but I do Reiki on my boyfriend when I massage him.
Reiki.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying when she wants to have some sex. Reiki, Reiki.
That's the pebble from my hand. It is time for you to leave.
That's with my two coworkers. That's how they talk at work. Hey, you want to?
You want a Reiki with me? You want a Reiki with me?
Oh, I don't know. I swear, accents are funny, people. You can make fun of accents, all right, guys?
Have people are funny. You can make fun of people.
That's
With
right.
accents.
And this guy is saying, listen, I've been dealing with accents all my life.
Yeah, I have. New
I
York,
guess-
dude, New York City on the train, when you became aware of race in the city, it's just weird. Like New York City is probably the only place where you see a Jamaican with a heavy accent, a Spanish person with a heavy accent, a Chinese person with a heavy accent, coming out from work and talking to each other. You don't understand them, but they don't understand each other. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? They're all mispronouncing words. Like, you know, that's America. That's New York City.
I don't know.
Mike,
I don't know.
Mike, that's the new normal.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. That's the old normal.
You want the new normal or the old normal? The old normal is
normal.
going into a Chinese restaurant in the middle of Spanish Harlem, and the guy talks to you in Spanish with a Chinese accent. Oh, quiere arroz con pollo.
Oh, no.
Quiere, tenemos chueta. And it's true. It's so fucking true. When I walked in there, I'm like, por favor. And they're like, oh, se sienta muy bien usted. I'm like, holy shit. Wait a minute. Is that Spanish with a Chinese accent? What the fuck?
No, let a Chinese person.
They're called criollos.
A Chinese person talk to you in a Dominican accent. That's when you freak out.
Oh,
A
yeah.
Chinese person, there's a lot of Chinese. There's a lot of Chinese who speak. They have a Dominican. They're from Dominican Republic. I don't know where. Yeah, they're Chinese. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen Marbury lives in China, so why can't Chinese people live in Dominican
Stephen
Republic?
Marbury lives in China?
Well, he moved back, but he used to.
And this is for you, Mike. Okay, hold on. We gotta.
The following conversation is real.
So when I was living up in the Bronx, we had a Chinese restaurant around the corner. I don't know, Jim, if you've ever seen this, but they had a half Irish, half Chinese guy. And he worked in the Chinese restaurant. Chinese redheaded.
Wow.
With freckles.
Well,
Patty Chin.
he could do math when he was drunk. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Patty Chin.
Yeah, but they never let him work the wok.
Oh my god! I remember I worked with this girl.
Motherfucker.
Absolutely true. He's worked at Sun Ho O'Reilly's.
Oh.
This is true.
Well,
worked
the name
with
of the
the-
restaurant's not true, but he was half Irish.
I worked with this girl once, and she had such a heavy accent. I told her, "So, where are you from?" And she's like, "I was born here." And I go, "Why do you have such a heavy accent?" And she goes, "What are you talking about? I don't got no heavy accent." I'm like, really? Okay. That's when you gotta walk away calmly.
Yeah, that's what my girlfriend told me. She was like, you have a heavy Brooklyn accent, and I punched her. I was wearing a wife beater at the time, so it's okay.
Oh, we got to give you one of these. What the hell? Hey, my mother's on this thing. Come on.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Did you hear that, Ma? I invite wife beaters onto my show.
No, just a shirt, not me.
Just the shirt. He puts it on the subway too.
Yeah. Nobody finds that funny. Nobody finds that funny. I bought fucking laughter. I bought a pack of wife beaters the other day, and as I was paying for them, after I paid for them, I said, "Now I'm going home to hit my wife," and she was not happy. Yeah, that lady. To the clerk. Yeah, to the clerk. I'm like, I'm a comedian, and she's like, "Go fuck yourself." Not funny.
And then you said muchas gracias.
Yeah, muchas gracias.
But don't worry, I'm only gonna hit her with my left.
Yeah.
How did you fit the 5 drunk guys from Staten Island in your car?
How?
Then you went to pick up a pack of wife beaters.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I don't wear wife beaters.
Pick me up one.
Oh my God. Next, you're going to be saying, hey, you know what? Fuck the shirt. This is what
I'm going to.
Hey, honey, look, I bought some wife beaters, but surprise.
Psych.
Oh my God. Look.
Hey, everybody. I'm about to bounce.
What?
Yeah, I want to.
Is it going to be your stop?
Yeah, it's hopefully my girl's been drinking. I think I have a chance.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
There you go.
You're gonna wait.
It's a flyby.
Hey, Mike, you gonna get some quarantine coochie?
I don't know, man. I hope so. I gotta read a story or something. I don't know. I gotta see.
One of the fortunate ones.
You gotta
shiny object.
Get it in before before we videotape you and put you on YouTube when you're on the train station having sex.
Wait. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
You know what we'll do? We'll say we'll end this Zoom, but we won't end it, and you keep your camera on.
Yeah, right. This is American Pie.
And then Gene will be like, honey, come here. You got to see this Zoom. Is that what you've been doing every Friday, Gene?
Oh, Lord and Lord.
Oh, where you go? Get out of here. Where you going, Mike? It's only midnight.
Well, all right. Give me 5 minutes. Let me go get myself some wine.
That's what she said. All right. Let me. Okay. So since Mike is going, let me wind this up by saying you guys have been great. All right. Here's my new ending. All right. There we go.
I like it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. This is the only way I don't get sued by Warner Brothers. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming to HP's free Zoom open mic. Remember to subscribe to YouTube. Hey, Mike, YouTube, Gene, Instagram, but subscribe to YouTube because it's going to be on there. Everybody else, they got an excuse. So thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
You guys too, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, thank you,
Buenas
HB.
noches. Bye, HB parents.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
My mouse
Nice,
froze.
nice. What's that?
Battery dead.
Make sure you're protecting yourself from the rays of your 5G.
Yeah.
The 5G protect that.